Here we go, up the ball is up, the game is on, and we're ready for this Munster semi-final straight away. It looks like it's Éire who had his hands on it, was stolen from there. Lovely around the corner pass in as far as Buckley, that opens things up. Another good ball inside, Ricky Barrett, Ricky up to the edge of the square, goes with the fist, and that is the opening score of this Munster semi-final. Went wide back to Éire again. Éire keeps the run going, that's into Maroney again. Now Maroney has broken the cover, chance of a score here, goes with the fist. Has he managed to get over? Yes he has, very similar to the first score. And has his midfield colleague Brian Hayes outside, back as far as Sherlock again has broken the cover, went with the left boot, the angle was difficult, the shot maybe wasn't. Now has it again, here goes Mark. Is he thinking about another shot? We saw him shoot off the left earlier, can he shoot off the right? Maybe a bit of a tug of the jersey here, he's going for on the left, this could be a good one, the crowd like that one, they're getting behind that one, and that has gone up and straight over the bar. Mark McInerney, Stephen got in the Cork County Championship, here he goes with this one, lovely strike of a ball. Has he judged the wind on that one? Has he what? That's gone straight over the bar, really good strike, and that will settle him down no end. The pitch, plenty of men coming down, another good run off the shoulder, can they get the shot away? It's gone into the back of the net. Brian Hayes with the shot, Cian Howard just misjudged it, came off his fingers and ends up into the back of the net. I don't think Brian Hayes was even intended on going for the goal, I think he slightly mishit that, it maybe caught Cian Howard by surprise, but it ends up in the back of the net.
Definitely, that was a mishit, he was trying to drop it over, but again that all came from the kick out to the far side. Just misjudged it.
Things haven't gone their way just from that goal. William Buckley has it again to really put the nail in the coffin after conceding that goal. Now they've conceded a point as well, and now the Finbarrs, St Finbarrs really showing why they're Cork County champions. John Wigington has a man inside who wants to use him. Here he goes, left, right, on the right boot. Has he managed to convert? Looks like he has. Good work from him. This time it is Brian Hayes. Now Brian Hayes has a goal already today. Is he thinking of another? No, he does a sensible thing, knocks it over the bar. 1-1 now, straight to William Buckley. Now William has it, he has options left and right, decides to go more central in as far as Sherlock. Now Sherlock has it, doesn't need too much time and space, he was nearly falling over, there's two men on him, but none of that matters. Ethan Toomey outside, now look at Ethan Toomey, really good vision there, plays that inside, things have opened up for Ricky Barrett. Ricky has it, is he going to go himself? Yes he is, turns on his sixpence and strikes that over the bar. That's number 2 for him.
Very experienced side. They'll keep on tipping over the scores for Sherlock and co, but impressive so far from the Bars inside. I think Ricky Barrett and John Wigington Barrett both causing
American football style there with the, I suppose, obstruction you might call it, but they get away with it. Here goes Mark McInerney, Mark with his shot, go for the 2-pointer. We said they needed something special and Mark has provided.
Yes, and McInerney predicted now to kick the last 2 scores to finish the half.
So 1-10 to St Finbarrs, 8 points to Éire from Ennis is what the half-time score line will read at the moment, and that Mark McInerney score, as we said, it will give him for the throw-in, so he's probably going to play it further out the field, as you'd expect, as his side are playing without the assistance of the breeze in this second half. The ball is up, the game is on, and we're away for the second half. Collins was met with 3 men there, loses the ball, and now look at Finbarrs, they've got 4 or 5 men inside. Can they convert here? Can they finish? Ethan Toomey, he was trying to hit that at all. He's gone in, he's gone past 2 or 3 men on the left, has the hand up, does the referee, so even if this goes wide, we're coming back for a free, but that has gone over the bar.
Into it.
Yeah, here goes Sherlock, he has scored 3 already today. Can he make that 4? Yes he can, that's knocked over with considerable ease. Back as far as Ronan Lanigan now coming up to the edge of the 2-point arc. He goes past the 2-point arc up to the 20-metre line, plays it outside. Now there's a shot coming in, they've worked that one well. Has that one gone over the bar? Yes it has. It seems St Finbarrs were happy, went out of play with the ball, stayed in, that goes across the field, and inviting one, almost a soccer style cross, it's gone all the way across. Wigington Barrett, he was thinking goal, definitely. So 113 plays 10 points, and that one isn't a good one, unfortunately, from Éire, and they're caught again. It's a one-on-one situation inside. Can it be converted? Look for number 2, and he's got it. Brian Hayes, 2-2 for the day. Fantastic finish from him. They just ripped the Éire defence apart there at one decent kick pass inside, and what a finish.
And that's probably the reason why Éire are going short and going risky short, because they look long, and again Hannigan won the kick out again. That's his 4th one. I think he's won fantastic kick pass straight inside. You see Brian Hayes, all time in the world, looks up, didn't take a play from outside the 13. That's a savage finish in the bottom corner, and that's game over. 9 points now. Bars
left, and they can decide, will we go for a point, will we go for a goal? They take the point on, and that was nicely struck over, and that's Wigington Barrett again, and that's his 3rd of the day. Able to pull the trigger there was Jack Joyce. We go back outside to Doherty. Now Doherty, people have stood off him. He did think about a goal there for a second, I think, but then decided, I'll just knock this over the bar for his first side. Can this be exploited? The ball falls kindly, and there might be a finish here coming from Wigington Barrett. He's been pulled and dragged to small, he's forced to go back outside. The Bar still have it, they've worked into Brian Hayes, go for the hat-trick. But this time it goes up and it goes up. That's Brian Hayes now. Brian Hayes plays it into Toomey again. Toomey has plenty of options. He goes inside. That looks like Dennehy with the shot on the left boot, and he strikes that one over the bar. Routine Man, as we said, got 16 points the last day out against Rathgormack. Strokes that one lovely. Has he managed to get it over the bar? Yes, he has. Fine effort from him. Finbarr plays that forward again. He keeps his run going. Oh, look at that for a direct pass into Hayes. The hat-trick. Can he get it? Yes, he can. The hat-trick hero, Brian Hayes. Troy Parrott did it last Sunday. Brian Hayes does it this Sunday. And St. Finbarrs are into the Munster final.
That's as good as a goal you'll see. All came from Sam Ryan. Intercepting the hand pass there, broke out. One kick pass across. I think it was from Wigan and Barrett across to McGreevy over the top to Brian Hayes. The weight in that pass is exceptional. And left-footed strokes it underneath the keeper's body. That return.
Oh, but look down the other end of the field. Can Éire just do something about this? They've worked it into a scoring position. Difficult enough one though by the time they went down on the ball. That was Murray. Murray manages to convert it from a difficult enough.
He's going to pull the trigger here now for a 2-pointer to finish off the game, and I'd say he has right on cue, but that's some score. But really importantly for the Bars is that showing a very comfortable win.
And there, just as you say it, Paddy, there is the final whistle. Final score 3-20 to St. Finbarrs. 14 points. He scored a 2-pointer not so long ago, so this will be his third of the day if he can strike it over, and you imagine he will with the left. That was fairly straightforward for him. Knocks that one over. Number 3 for him, despite it seems like there's an amateur referee in the crowd there. We heard some